We have an update on Kim and Kanye, new details on the Kissing Booth 3, and Joe and Sophie's baby, plus so much more. Hey guys, welcome back to another Shared News from Home. We have so much to talk about today, but before we get into it, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any updates. As always, I'm your host, Fiona Zaring, and today I am so excited to introduce you guys to Tyler Joseph Ellis. Tyler, tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Hello, people. My name is Tyler, and I'm a recent college graduate. I'm quarantining here in West Hollywood, California. I love long walks on the beach and banana bread. I think that covers it.
Oh my gosh, I love banana bread. Have you been doing the quarantine banana bread trend?
Oh,
I've baked
absolutely.
10.
Yeah, me too. And I don't bake, so it's bad or good. I don't know.
All right, well, we do have so much to talk about, so let's just dive in. And talk about the Kim and Kanye of it all, because there really is a lot to unpack. As we all know, Kim just flew to Wyoming to reunite with Kanye after he publicly apologized to her on Twitter. TMZ did capture some photos of them together, and in some of the images, Kim was seen clearly emotional. Their reunion also comes after Kim shared a rare message with fans addressing Kanye's mental health and asking fans and the media for compassion during this difficult time. The source actually told People magazine that this has been a very sad time for Kim and that she is upset. The source said, quote, "Kim feels trapped. She loves Kanye and she thinks of him as the love of her life, but she doesn't know what to do." Tyler, I'm curious to hear your thoughts, because Kim is obviously in a very difficult position.
Absolutely. I mean, I feel for her. First and foremost, I completely feel for what Kim is going through. I mean, not only is there a pandemic going on, I mean, that is ground level, but also her husband's trying to run a presidential campaign. She has to take care of 4 kids. And of course, there's this very public sort of Twitter feud that was going on just last week. So it's a lot for her to take in. And I completely feel for her. But my thing going forward is, as long as people are getting the help that they need and becoming healthier, better people, then this is all positive. I really think there's a light at the end of the tunnel for Kim and Kanye. I really do. And I think everyone's getting the necessary help. And I know that her family is totally there for her in terms of her 4 kids. So let's just hope that we're on the up and up.
Totally. I couldn't agree more. I think that you really said it best there. I hope there's light at the end of the tunnel for them. And I do feel for Kim, because this would be difficult for any family to go through. And they're going through this with all of the public eyes on them, not even just in America, across the world. So I really hope that there is that light. I want to continue on because, as we know, Kim has now come back to Los Angeles. So she's back with family. She's focusing on the family. And that source actually continued to say, quote, "She knows that it's not healthy for her to be around him now. And it's honestly not healthy for the kids. He needs to get his stuff together before he can be any sort of partner or father." So obviously, again, that's just coming from a source, but it is an interesting sentiment that, like, maybe some distance until he's back on his feet is best for her and the family. What's really interesting is apparently Justin Bieber may have played a role in their reunion. So we all saw those photos. He went to visit Kanye in Wyoming, and a source, again, this is just a source, but a source explained it's because he's beyond supportive regarding Kanye's mental health issues and that he was sympathetic to Kim and Kanye's recent issues. The source said, quote, "He told Kanye that he needed to talk to Kim, and Kanye finally texted Kim and they talked on the phone." So I think this is really interesting. I mean, Justin Bieber has had his own struggles in the public eye, and he sort of made a 180 this year. What are your thoughts on Justin sort of stepping into this role and being the peacemaker?
Yeah, I'm into it. I think I'm all here for Justin Bieber. I mean, he has been in the public eye since he was 13 years old. Like, he doesn't know anything else besides sort of what Kanye's going through. Everyone's eyes on you. And he's proven to be such a mediator in this situation. And dare I say, he's been a Biebiator. And I think we do need to trademark that. we'll have the teamwork
That's
on
amazing.
that. I love it. Biebiator, let's do it. But I'm excited for him. I mean, he went to one of the most beloved, like, children to kind of a very judged public figure, and then now into kind of a blossoming helper for other people in the public eye. And I think that's sort of a beautiful transition for him. So let's hope he continues to BB-8.
I love it. I love that term. We are trademarking it. Continuing on, because even though the Justin Bieber of it all is so fascinating, I feel like we could talk about it all day. There is a presidential happening right now. So Kanye is running a campaign. It is sort of a concerning matter, and these sources are claiming that Kim apparently tried to talk him out of running while she was there. Kim supposedly urged Kanye not to move forward with running for president, but a source is saying he won't listen. She, of course, wants him to focus on his mental health instead. I know Kanye, in one of his Twitter sprees, did sort of imply that maybe it's not 2020, maybe 2024. He sort of asked fans if people want him to run. Of course, there are people out there supporting it, but this is a serious thing. I think we can't lose the fact that running for president is quite a serious decision, a serious undertaking. And of course, in the current political climate, it is really important to take these things seriously. What are your thoughts on the Kanye campaign of it all?
Fiona, I totally agree with you. I mean, we need to be taking this seriously. It is fun. It's all fun and games until you realize that it could alter the future of this country. I mean, truly. Right. And obviously he's so late into the candidacy. Like the running, like who knows? Is he going to run as an independent? Is he going to ask people to write in his name? It's just, there's so many questions, but questions lead to murkiness and confusion and could really affect the campaign. I mean, we've seen it before with independent candidates. So I'm nervous, and I'm hoping that maybe after his time in Wyoming, he comes to a realization that the stress of, I don't know, running for president of the United States might be a little much for him right now.
Totally. Well, we'll just have to watch as that one plays out. But I would urge everyone watching at home, make sure you do your research, stay updated, and don't think that Kanye running for president is a joke. That's just my 2 cents. I don't think it's funny.
Fiona, I'm so appreciative of that comment. Absolutely. And make sure you register to vote, everyone. And in somewhat happier news, that's a transition for you, Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas had their baby. So Joe and Sophie welcomed a baby girl earlier this week, and TMZ is performing. Her name is Wila. I believe that is how you pronounce it. But of course,
I'm not sure if it's Wila, Willa, either way,
Willa.
It's very cute.
I'm a fan of either one. I'm so here for it. Source tells E! News that they are home and getting settled, and Joe is very hands-on and involved. And he wants to do everything he can, and loves being with the baby and helping Sophie. And he went on to say, Joe and Sophie are both so excited to be parents to the newborn daughter that they've been texting pictures to friends and calling on FaceTime to show her off. I'm just so obsessed with that. I mean, in the current climate, when I see that two amazing, that I'm huge fans of, just now have a baby, I'm like, oh, it was exactly what I needed this week, truly. They were extremely private throughout Sophie's pregnancy, as I'm sure you know. I mean, very little on social media. There are a few photos of her walking around, like showing off her baby bump in Los Angeles, but that's pretty much it. So they haven't shared any photos or details, but we are still obviously so happy for them. But I mean, Fiona, how cool would Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner be as parents?
Oh my God, Taylor, I cannot even begin to tell you. I am so jealous of this baby just because they get an inside look at their parents' world. I mean, Joe and Sophie are one of the coolest couples. They are both, I think, so smart, so well-rounded, so talented. I think this baby is going to be so fortunate and going to be so loved and so nurtured. And honestly, between his music skills and Sophie's acting chops, I mean, this kid is destined to be the world's biggest superstar, should she choose to be, of course. But I think there's such a blessing in a way. I don't know. I'm not with child or having a baby, but I do think right now everyone is encouraged to stay home and stay safe and really focus on family. So they're going to get a really wonderful time without any sort of distractions to just be at home and live in this moment. And I think it's really great.
Absolutely, Fiona. Boom. Could not agree more. In some other exciting news,
not maybe as exciting as a baby. I don't know, pretty exciting too for Kissing Booth fans at least. Netflix just surprised us all this week. Apparently, you know, we were all sort of wondering, is there going to be a third film? Will all of the cast be back on? Who's going to be involved? Well, there is a third film, and it's already been shot. It was shot at the same The Kissing Booth 2. So Netflix really kept that secret under wraps, which is kind of impressive if you think about it. The film will be coming out in 2021. We know the main cast is going to be involved again. And of course, since the second film just came out, we don't want to get into any spoilers, but the sequel did end in quite a cliffhanger. So this is really exciting news for fans. Netflix even released a clip of the third movie, you guys. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, look what I got. Ooh. Thank you.
You're welcome. Honestly, you guys, seriously, what a cute little moment. They already look like they're having so much fun. And I'm pretty excited. I don't know about you, Tyler.
No, I'm thrilled. No, I cannot wait. And I think Netflix is so smart with this. I mean, just when they give you a little bit, they're like, don't worry, we'll give you a little bit more next year. I think it's so brilliant, and I'm so excited. And I mean, speaking of content, speaking of entertainment, last but not least on our list, Zendaya just scored her first ever Emmy nomination, which is so exciting. I'm the biggest fan of Zendaya, truly. She was nominated for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series for her role on HBO's Euphoria, which of course I've been nerding out about for months at this point. She took to social media to react, writing, "I'm honestly speechless. My heart is just overflowing with love and gratitude. I'm so incredibly honored to work beside the talented people that I get to call family. I'm a small piece of a big, beautiful puzzle, and I'm proud of all of you." And she went on to, of course, thank HBO and A24 for everything, and of course the Television Academy for the beautiful acknowledgement. She finished up her note saying, "We out here Emmy nominated, y'all," which is just so perfect. What are your thoughts? I mean, we're both so excited, but what's going through your head?
I'm thrilled for her. I think that Emmy nominations is sort of like, as an award show nerd, something that I look forward to. I was a little pissed that they snubbed Reese Witherspoon this year, but that's not the point. I'm thrilled for Zendaya. I'm thrilled for the show. I think that sometimes younger stars and younger shows can sort of be overlooked, and this was not, and I think that it's really, really well deserved. The other thing is, what an interesting year to have gotten her first nomination with the pandemic and all, but regardless, the honor is just as important as it always is. I'm thrilled. My fingers are crossed for her. I mean, it's as always,
me too.
Category drama. It can be difficult. Who knows what we'll see play out. But I'm excited, and I think it's really well deserved.
It's only the beginning. It's really only the beginning for Zendaya. I mean, not necessarily, because I did watch her in Disney's Shake It Up way back when, so it's not technically the beginning for her, but her career, if you just look at the trajectory and then what is on the horizon for her, this is one of many nominations, I guarantee you.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better. Well, all right, you guys, that's it. That's everything we have to share with you for now. We, of course, want to know your thoughts, so be sure to let us know down in the comments. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future updates. As always, I'm your host, Fiona Zaring. You can follow me on socials at Fiona Zaring. And Tyler, where can they find you?
On Instagram, you can find me at Tyler Joe, JOE33, and on TikTok, if you're on that app, Tyler Joseph Ellis, straight.
Amazing. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
See you next time.